have 31 cards right now. So,
woo! Howdy, everybody. We are live. Welcome to Step into the Portal. My name is the Brandt, and we are here to crush Red Skull. End it. We are not the Nice Heroes. We are the bone-crushing team, and we are going to put an end to this reality stone misery that he has created. Take down the Red House and carry on our way. So I feel pretty good about this one. How do you feel, fellas?
I'm feeling pretty good. You know, honestly, it's kind of felt like a little autopilot.
Yeah, we've had a few scary moments, but here and there, it's not too bad. It's a fun campaign, though. I like all the ups and downs. I love the upgrades.
Yeah. It's fantastic, this campaign. It's really good. Even coming back to it after this amount of time, especially like you said, like we're doing here, playing characters we haven't played very much. And I really enjoyed making a different aspect or making a different deck for every encounter.
Yeah, that's super fun.
You guys got to do that. I got doubled up on aggression.
Me too. I got doubled up on aggression one time. Yep. And I don't get to play leadership. Now I got doubled up on justice. Because you were like, I gotta be leadership.
I think both
my
of you
leadership
have gone
deck
leadership.
Is pretty special, by the way. So I am not a very ally-focused leadership deck, which we'll talk about.
Yeah. I think you could have still gone leadership there, Brandt, in terms of dealing.
Yeah, but having justice against Red Skull is just money. Like, it's a big difference, especially with War Machine, because he has the 2 cards to remove threat. I'd have to obviously play allies. I could do an Avengers build and just put allies that draw cards and remove 2 threat. Yeah. All right, howdy, everybody. I have switched this to subscriber-only chat because of all those bots. So if you're not a subscriber to the channel and you want to say something, you're going to have to subscribe, which is not really my preferred. I love having subscribers, so it works well there, but I'm tired of clicking on bots, which I'm sure now in 20 seconds a bot is going to subscribe and comment now that I did this.
Yeah.
But you'll need to do that. So hopefully people will say hi because I don't see any comments yet, but we'd love to have you jump in here. We just got to fight Red Skull and then we're out of here. So this is fly into the danger zone and get out, which is good because I think I've had one of my longest days of 2022.
What happened? What time did you get up?
Just starting from getting up and then just all the chaos with the pets and cars and having to stop and get gas on the way to work. There was so much. And then, so this was a day where I taught from the moment I had a meeting in the morning and then I taught from 8:55 this morning to the end of the school day. Then we had a faculty meeting. Drove home, then had to go to the store to pick stuff up. And then I had a friend come over, which was fun, but we hadn't seen each other in 2 years. So it was kind of that like getting back to seeing somebody. And then I finished 15 minutes ago and jumped on here with you, which again, I'm super happy, but it's just one of those days where I have not stopped. So
there you go. Where's your Mountain Dew? Where's your little Mountain Dew, Mr.
I actually chose not to drink one because I'm going to go pass out when we're done with this game. And I didn't want to have any caffeine at all. I wanted to just fall asleep. So
all right. So do you want me to I'll take care of the Red Skull's health. So it's gonna give you something less to
hello, Brombe. Hello, David. Bye bots. That's right. Yeah, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it.
There you go. Now we know you're in the loop. All right, so you're saying you're using the same justice build you did last time, right?
Yeah, the only thing I swapped in were multitasks and Jessica Jones for speed. That's all I did.
Cool. Now, what about you, Brian? What are you running?
I'm running the protection build that I was kind of had here. There's just a couple changes, not much. I added in Starhawk and Martyr because you were talking about having a few Guardians because of the cards that you were going to run.
Yeah.
So I'm up to 45 cards currently because I added in 2 power of protections as well.
Okay.
So if I wasn't running those, I'd be at 41. But I mean, I think it's fine. I mean, I got
45 cards. You mind going down to the table and let's
sure, yeah.
You're still playing Quicksilver, right?
No, I changed to Scarlet Witch.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I have my endurance. I might not need the endurance because I do have the plus defense or plus health from the defense over here.
Yeah.
So that could be potentially an easy cut. Depth focus is easy to keep. electrostatic armor, armored vest, unflappable. Those are the 1-cost upgrades. The 3 desperate defenses with 3 side steps. I'm kind of got this Earth's Mightiest Heroes going on.
So Blade is an easy fix.
Yeah, Blade is an easy one to put in there. Plus, I mean, you know, he kind of works with friction resistance.
Yeah.
Voodoo, Jocasta, because of you know, getting those desperate defenses and side steps plus Avengers. Essentially, it's the 2 power-ofs, the Starhawk, Martyr, and Endurance that essentially I added to bring it to 45, which I could, you know, shave down maybe 1 power of protection.
I was gonna say, most of your cards are pretty cheap, so I would definitely maybe shave down 1 power of protection.
That's what
I would
thinking,
also make a suggestion to put, what's his face, Charlie 27 in your deck.
I was thinking about that, and I decided to go with Martyr instead.
And I see you have an Avengers Mansion too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, which is fine. You know, that's I've literally been running that the whole thing. I can swap this Martyr for Charlie instead.
It's fine either or. She's a Guardian, right?
Yeah, I have 2 Guardians. I just felt like Martyr was probably just better because, you know, attacks for 2 and you know, it can gain tough.
No, and Starhawk is actually pretty good. Yeah, the other one I was feeling was Retaliate with Charlie, because then you can block some of those tough. There's a lot of tough in this scenario.
Yeah, but you know, hopefully if I get built the way I'm supposed to be built, Quicksilver will be dealing with it between side steps and Quicksilver defending with electrostatic armor. Hopefully I can, you know, do that.
I was going to say, I noticed you didn't put in flow. You don't have the flow.
I don't have the flow. You're right.
He doesn't play flow with this one.
You're right. I didn't.
Because you have what, 6 defensive events?
6.
So that's a potential of 3, 4, 5, 6 damage every time.
All right. And Flo, she's here.
Flo.
There you go.
Do you need that Queen Carrier?
I mean, you're not running it.
Nope. If you're going to be I was going to say, if you're going to be running something, maybe the Helicarrier, because then you can something that we can share.
Yeah, you've already got the Avengers Mansion too, right? Like, and you've got friction resistance, so you already have a built-in resource. So it does feel like that might be a little bit overkill.
Depending
on how long the game's going to go.
That's true. It was more so, you know, it was kind of it was working for me in solo, especially because it was helping me de-arm people. You know, get rid of these weapons, because most of my stuff tends to be lightning, and I don't have mental very often, and it was always helping me get there.
And you're running Quicksilver, right?
Yeah, Quicksilver right here.
Are you what other upgrades are you running?
I got the 3 energy barriers, nerves of steel, flow like water. Those are all lightnings.
Yeah.
Mansion, Quinn Carrier, and then these over here, the defensive stuff: deft focus, static armor, armored vest, unflappable.
Okay, yeah. The ones that make sense. Yeah, you don't really need dauntless.
Exactly. So if I have these upgrades down on the table, I have no mentals.
I was gonna say you could probably cut an energy barrier if you want to trim down the fat a little bit.
Yeah, that's possible. It was just giving me more the point to the energy barriers was to give me sustain if I don't have the side steps or desperate defense.
Oh no, I get why you have them.
And also it helps.
I think 2 makes sense.
It also helps ping the toughs in this case.
I got toughs. You don't need it.
You got toughs, and because you added flow like water, you have it again. So you have toughs covered, because as soon as you defend or make a defense event, that against an enemy, you're good.
Down to 42. If I cut the Quinn,
then I'm down
to 41.
Then you have
That's
yourself.
good.
Yeah,
I think it makes sense. I agree in this case. Yeah, I think your deck would be fine the other way. It'll just run a little smoother this way.
I think it'll be a little bit. So my deck,
Hold on. I just want to say hello to Michael. Hello to Rad. Yes, I did cut Brombe, I did cut the one way or another's and put multitasking in. And also, Brian, I owe you a huge apology. I did not let you take your turn. If you remember at the end of the last game.
Yeah, sorry, I
Because-
turned my video off accidentally.
Yeah, you're fine. I thought I needed to be downstairs. And then hilariously enough, I got downstairs and my wife was like, why didn't you let Brian take his turn? It's absolutely fine. Like, you're playing a game. Don't take his joy away. So if you want to go with no additional encounter card, it was my fault. I was trying to rush.
That's fine.
He's going to take that additional encounter card.
I'll take the additional encounter card. That's fine. We'll leave it,
Yeah,
we'll leave
but
it
I apologize.
as
I
is.
went too fast when it wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Because I know I could have done it. Because the thing is I was one attack short when I was factoring it, and then you said I gotta go. I was like, okay, because I was trying to figure it out, and then I realized, wow, I never used adrenal stims, which could have put me back to full health, readied me, and got me that last attack to be able to clear that and then do that, which is it's fine. I'll take the
now you got it
encounter
for this one too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have an extra booster one.
All right, Steve, go ahead. You can tell us about your deck.
All right, this is a very special deck. This is a because it's a campaign, so it kind of helps out a little bit there. So the purpose of the deck it's basically a net zero cost deck. So basically, I want everything to be pretty much free. Now, obviously, that sounds a little weird because I have a lot of cards that are that are a little bit more expensive, but most of the allies that I want to be playing, and I want you guys to benefit from this, is the welcome aborts. So that's going to reduce the cost of the next ally played this phase by 2. It's a maximum of 1. So if I'm not putting down an ally and you guys have allies, you guys can put those allies out for cheaper, which is very, very cool. I'm running 3 make the calls because my go-to ally is going to be Maria Hill Recursion. So I'm going to try to get you guys to draw as many cards as possible and just keep bringing her back every turn. I also have a couple of get readies again, so that's I can actually use her twice and then die, and then I can bring her back and then use her again. I got a couple of target practices that I'm going to put on the table. That's going to be because my guy is going to be Rocket. So Rocket's going to be taking care of every minion on the table. So that's his job. So I got the innovation to make him a little bit better. And I also have a first aid to help that. I'm also running the joining forces, and I'm only running one of these because again, most of the allies that we have are cheap. But again, if you have a martyr, and I put one expensive ally in my deck. Where is he? I put Giant Man. And if I'm not paying joining forces to put 2 things out, so Brent, if you want to run Venom in your deck, and
I've got Quasar.
Quasar, if you want to run somebody more expensive, then you could definitely try to run that because again, joining forces would really help. And I think
yeah, but Venom's not very good unless we keep the main scheme cleared. Like
it doesn't matter if you're not paying for it.
Don't you got Spider-Man?
Right, but I could put Quasar. Yeah, and I have Spider-Man.
Yeah, there you go. That's Spider-Man.
But I don't know if Spider-Man works. Does it say put into play from their hand or just put
from
them
your
into
hand?
play?
So
from your hand.
So he would work.
He wouldn't work.
He wouldn't work, but it says put him into play from your hand. Is that different from after you play Spider-Man from your hand?
After you play, exactly. What does it say? Put an ally and 1 guardian to play from their hands.
That sounds like play from your hand.
Yeah.
Like into play from your hand is different from play from your hand. I mean, that's pretty nitpicky.
I think I'm going to be nitpicking. I think it works.
I think it does work because I mean people have looked at make the call with Spider-Man. Well, you can't make the call because it's coming from the yard, right?
Exactly. No, you're right. The way it's written,
it says from your hand. That's got to be the part that's key.
Yeah, it's key. All right. So I also have Nowhere. I'm not running a lot. Like I said, I'm not running the Guardians, but since you're running Starhawk and you're running Quasar, and I don't know if you have another Guardian. Are you running, what's his face there?
Why do we want Guardians, though? Don't we need more Avengers? Do you have Avengers?
You need kind of equal amounts. Maybe
Yeah.
like 1-to-1.
So I have Iron Man and I have Spider-Man.
There you go. There's two.
That. Well, because I have 2 of those cheapy allies that cost nothing, and Maria Hill. Those are and Gamora are the people that I'm running with the Rocket Raccoon. So rapid response is for Maria Hill, and then I have the laser blaster, reinforced suit, and inspired, and the sidearm, all to play on Rocket, who can attack minions for 7.
Nice.
So if I can use him once or twice,
murder
him. So he's going to be attacking for 7 with overkill. There you go. So, and he's going to have like 5 health. Yeah. So he's got 5 activations, but between my what's it called, innovation, and my first aid, and the honorary Avenger, he's going to have 6 activations before he dies. So hopefully he stays on the table the entire game and just wrecks space. And I have the Daughter of Thanos, just so once Gamora comes out, I can draw some extra cards. But yeah, I'm running no double resources, none. So this deck is super, super cheap, and it's very efficient. If I didn't have the 2, like these 2 special allies, I would probably be running Ant-Man, and I would probably be running what's the other guy there? Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl is a woman.
Yeah, she's a guy, woman, dude, whatever. Non-binary. There you go.
Non-binary, nice.
All right. What is the order then? I don't put the obligations in. I give us all an encounter card, and then Pietro gets his additional card for campaign setup, and then I shuffle the obligations in.
And then shuffle the obligations, and we flip this to our upgraded thingy-mabobber.
Yep, and there's 9 threat on the main scheme. I went back in my phone, and we beat what's his name, absorbing clown, excuse me, with 3 delay counters. After all that work to try to go fast, we slowed down and then beat him in 4 turns.
Now,
Michael says squirrel person.
Squirrel person. There you go.
Squirrel girl a clown.
There you go. Squirrel clowns. Don't forget, if you do decide to use your tech upgrade, it gets discarded, and you remove it from the campaign log, and it goes into your deck.
Into your discard, yeah.
It goes
you can use it again?
No,
you can't use it again.
Fulfill the left side of the arrow.
It just becomes a wild.
Oh, gotcha.
It becomes a wild resource.
So,
which is good for you, Brandt, because you have Moon Knight in your deck.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have that.
So I ended with 4 life. So I start with 4 life, then my defensive upgrade triggers, and it puts me up by 3, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I had ended with 6, and I get +1 to go to 7.
Okay, so I have 7 health.
Yeah, I had 5 + 2. I'll go to 7.
And you're doing health 48?
Yeah, 48.
I'm counting Madam Hydra. Don't forget.
Who's our clown counter?
Where's the clown counter? I don't know. Let's try to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. So 48 on that.
Those legions of Hydras go in the side deck, right? With this set?
Legions of Hydra. So they might be popping out. So Madam Hydra.
We got like 4 or 5 bad cards in here. 3 that make us draw additional encounter cards before we can deal with them.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. I'm going to mulligans right now.
I did put the deck up here because I just didn't want it to be on the camera.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, it is Nebs.
I am probably staying down for a turn.
I think that's fine. So again, did you put those chance encounters, Brent?
Yep.
Yeah, because that's going to be good. With the problem with the welcome aboards and stuff like that, we can get them pretty low. All right. All right, and I'm going to be taking my tactical genius on turn 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to be, I'm just going to, this is actually a pretty sweet hand. So I actually put preparations. I'll draw an extra 7 cards. So yeah, I'm going to keep this as is.
Just to answer Steven Johnson, the reason why is because he has a nice setup and he's got a top-down camera. so that you guys can see the whole board. Because if either of us were running it, it would be a different angle, and you might not enjoy it as much.
Yeah, somewhere in the last month since Christmas, it's got a little more. There's a little more white glow than I like. I've aimed my lights up. I actually have like camera lights, but it's still a little bright. So I know there's some shine here, but yeah, I feel like I get a pretty good view of the table. So it doesn't bother me. I don't mind. We've gotten so used to playing together that they're good at helping me run stuff. Usually when we play, they run the damage just to take some things off the person running the deck.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Steve runs the damage, and I keep everyone honest.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
You guys
Steve
have any
usually does
allies?
a slightly better job, but when I would say Steve does a better job running the villain than I do, but when we stream, it makes more sense for me to do it.
Yeah, I do. I have Scarlet Witch and Starhawk.
All right, so you'll be able to play her for cheaper. So that's
okay. Nice, because I was going to discard some good stuff to get her out.
Yeah. So keep what you want, and then I'll do that. All right. So I'm going to start with the turn. I'm going to use that rapid response to play a Cutthroat Ambition to draw 1 and 2. That's pretty good. I'm going to spend my tactical. Oh no, this is a hero action. Wait, it doesn't really matter. All right, I am going to alter ego action, combat ready, and then find a technique. Let's see if we find
I will
one.
need some threat health initially, although you can attack the red house.
That's right.
Oh, okay, but it's only basic attack.
You're basic.
Use their attack instead of thwart. Yep.
Oh, damn it. So I got 4 damage. That does nothing. All right. Doesn't matter. All right. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to spend Tactical Genius to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nice.
Opening turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to help you out by doing something weird. I'm going to welcome aboard, and I can play Maria Hill for you. And then you'll draw an extra card. So instead of reducing it by 2, I'll reduce it by 1. You okay with that, B?
Or is it make it weird? Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. So welcome aboard. I'm going to Maria Hill. Everyone draws 1.
Hooray!
You use welcome aboard to Maria Hill is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to make the call for 0. Bring in White Tiger.
Oh my gosh. That's broken.
Yeah.
But you can't do her ability because it's when you play her from your hand, right?
That's right.
Correct. All right. I'm going to spend 2 to play my ship. And then I am going to.
Cards?
I know it's crazy, eh?
Well, he drew 5 with his tactical.
Yeah, I know.
Spirit.
Yeah, that's true.
1, I'll play another Weapons Master. And Wide Stance to play an Unyielding Persistence. So now I have 4 techniques. So now I get +1 thwart. My attacks gain overkill and blah, blah, blah. So now I can thwart for 4.
All right.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can thwart for 9 with everything.
Yeah. So I have 3 from the Tiger +5 +4 is 9. And after I defeat a side scheme, I'll draw a card.
Boom. Hey. House is gone.
Yeah, it was 9, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. So that's gone. So you guys can already pile in some damage. I'm going to use my Reinforced Suit to play another Cutthroat Ambition. Actually, yeah, I'll just do it just because I have 5 techniques out turn 1. Insane. 5 out of 8 techniques.
There you go. Well, that's the fun of holding these texts to him. Is it's just like pile on.
Yeah. So that was a long turn, but
yeah.
Okay. All right. Kind of pitching some stuff, but that's all right. It'll come back around.
I'm already halfway through my day.
Okay. 3 for Scarlet Witch. Can spend if you want. How much threat is on that main? Do you need help with it?
There's nothing on the main.
There's 9 on the main.
There's 9 on the main.
Oh, there's 9. Oh, it's true. Yeah. I forgot about 9. Yeah.
I don't need much help. It goes to 24. I can't really bring it down at all, but
Because I could just pitch my Serval Industries and always be running to play my hyper perception.
Never.
Right?
Never.
No, get set up. You can stay flipped down.
So if I'm setting up, then
Way better if you get set up because this threat is not an issue.
All right, then I'll put out Scarlet Witch maybe a bit of a different way here. Always be running Mansion, Starhawk for Witch, and I'll use the hyper perception for Serval. Keep the flow like water for after Serval.
Can I make a suggestion, B?
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
So before you do that, why don't you pitch 2 to draw 3?
Already done.
Oh, you already did.
Yeah. I had them 2 maximum velocities. I pitched both of them to draw 2 cards.
Oh,
I drew into Scarlet Witch from that.
That's what I didn't know. Okay.
Okay. So Serval Industries is going to put let's get that hyper perception back. And then always be running.
Hyper perception is the thwarting one, right?
Yeah, that's fine. It can go back. The upgrades, might as well put them back right now while I have a chance.
Well, you already have a defensive +1, right?
Yeah, I have a defensive 2 currently.
Okay.
But I might as well get these, if I can get these upgrades out. That way it thins my deck. And, Scarlet Witch can do a thwart of 1 plus a flip.
2, and there goes Shadow.
Yes. 3, thwart of 3. And I recover for 3.
Perfect.
Done.
All right. I am going to heal for 3. Go to actually, maybe I don't need to.
10.
I wonder if I even need to. I guess I will. I will heal to go to 10. I'm going to play my Sonic Rifle. Do I even care about shuffling something back in? I think so. I'm going to play my Sonic Rifle and shuffle this full auto back in.
Yep.
Then I'm going to flip up and use the Sonic Rifle to confuse him.
I'm confused.
Then I'm going to use my emergency teleporter to go get Iron Man.
So good.
Look at you
I'm
guys
going to
popping off.
Put him into play. After my Iron Man enters play, I can search my deck and discard pile for a tech upgrade. So I'm going to get my shoulder cannon. And then he gets a tough status card.
Why does he get a tough?
From the emergency teleporter.
Teleporter.
Oh, cool.
So I have 5 here. I'm going to use him to thwart for 2 to bring it down to 4. Then I'm going to play my shoulder cannon for 2, and I'm going to play 2 against the world.
Ready.
And I ready both of them, and then I go get a tech and put it into play.
Money.
You're gonna get your chassis because that's the biggest
chassis
one?
is the most expensive one. I don't know if it's the most helpful one.
It's either that or you get a resource guy. You get the resource one, right?
I'll just get the chassis.
Yeah, it's the
Chassis
most.
makes sense.
I mean, the only good thing about the gauntlet gun is it can pay for the targeted strikes if I'm trying to remove threat.
The
Correct.
chassis is plus defense, right?
No, does not.
No,
It's aerial.
It's just aerial, and when I flip. So then I will attack for 3. I think I'll hit him for 5 and just let that threat be at 4.
There you go, Steve. 5 damage. Steve,
boom,
5 damage.
43.
Sorry, for 1 more with the shoulder cannon.
You 42.
There you go.
Sexy turn.
Man, you guys are set up on round 1. Look at that.
Chung-Chi,
Hey, Drew
munitions
Mark
bunker,
here.
and a shoulder and a multitasking. So there you go.
Oh, and I got a lethal intent too. I'm definitely going to be playing a lethal intent for 3. I'll keep. I think I'm going to keep Rocket. So good.
All right.
Delicious.
So here we go. Does Rocket have overkill?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. So then we can almost team up where I can get the minions down to 1 health.
Yep. Well, that's the point, right? Rocket's the guy I'm gonna be building up, and then having all these extra cards to go on him.
Censor the pass. That is weak sauce to start with.
Oh man.
He's attacking you for 2.
I have a retaliate 2, so I'm at 7. I'll take it.
Plus 2 is 4.
I'll go down to 3, retaliate 2, down to 40.
All right. Confused against Pietro, attacking me. Since I have the chassis, I'll just take it as well. 2, 3, 4. I'm down to 6. And then we get a boatload of cards here to start. First card is Hydra Soldier.
Hydra!
Caught off guard on Nebula.
Oh, I kind of want my tough. I'll be able to remove the threats. I do like the 4 damage. I don't know what I want to get rid of.
Just get rid of your ship, obviously.
No. I'll get rid of a cutthroat ambition, unfortunately.
Spreading lies. So 2 threat on each scheme. This goes to 9, and this one goes to 11. A Hydra Exo Soldier.
Hydro Pump.
And an attachment. He's got a right hook. I get a Hydra Punk and Twisted Reality. And that has Insight 1.
Okay.
This goes to 10.
Over to me.
Pass to Pietro.
I'm going to call for an action because that can really probably help your turn here. I'm going to Lethal Intent with an Innovation and a Daughter of Thanos, which will heal White Tiger. And I will Weapons Master twice, dealing 4 damage to both of those clowns that have tough. And they're 4, they're 4 piercing.
Oh, nice.
And overkill, but at least they're both taking 4.
All right. I'll pitch 2 to draw 3.
I will call for an action.
Yep.
Because I don't want you to have a turn. I will shoulder cannon one of them, so it's gone.
Pew, pew, pew. Yep.
And then I will ready, and I will shoulder cannon again, and I will ready. And these ones are both gone.
Nice.
Hey,
do you want to take a turn,
Industries.
Brian, or should I do something else?
Just
Go
do more
ahead.
stuff. Just do more
Go
stuff.
ahead. Do something else. I'm shuffling.
I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna Sonic Rifle. Done.
Okay. That's done. All right. So I could play you for you, and then you for you, you and you for you. All right. Perfect. Earth's Mightiest Heroes for depth focus, strength for flow like water. I'm going to do a flip up here. I'm going to spend Genius Desperate Defense to play Jocasta. Get that Desperate Defense back onto Jocasta.
Nice.
Awesome.
And even if I couldn't, don't worry, because there was another one in the bin, so it could come back anyways.
Now, couldn't you? You're paying for the card. It goes into this card. She enters
Exactly.
play, resolves.
If people are like, well, it doesn't resolve or something. Anyways.
Yeah.
Point is, all right. Some threat removal.
Yes, please.
If you want to tackle the main, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8.
Scarlet Witch, thwart with a flip.
Just
1 plus 0.
So just the main, eh? Just the main.
Yeah, the main. So that's 1, and then Quicksilver 2, 3, and then Jocasta 4, 5 in total.
Down to 5.
We'll do your justice job.
Yep. Is that me?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to attack with I'm going to use the shoulder cannon to deal 1 damage here and ready it. Then I'm going to attack with War Machine, kill this Hydra Soldier.
Oh, no. Oh yeah, because you want to draw the card. I was going to say
Draw a card. Then I'm going to play Shang-Chi.
Can you get rid of his right hook?
Nope.
Because I'm going to be taking 2 retaliates since you left that guy. I'll be down to 1. So I will have to go down.
Why aren't you flipping down? Yeah, I thought you would be flipping down.
I will.
Yeah,
I will.
You can flip down. I'm going to do multitasking. Bring this down to 3. Bring this down to 9. And then I'm going to play my munitions bunker. And I can't thwart any off of this. You're getting rid of 9.
I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So I'll thwart it for 2 to bring it down to 7.
Okay.
And I'll thwart the main for 2 to bring it down to 1. And I will shoulder cannon.
Nothing.
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 Flip down and shuffle a card back in and add 2 to my munitions bunker.
All right, so both of us are going down.
Yeah, but he's confused.
Oh, it's true, right? All right, so I'm going to gain a tough stat. Wait.
I mean, if you didn't need to flip down, I will be defending.
No, I want to flip to get counters and everything.
Yeah. So
And I get tough.
I will deal 8 damage to him, and I'll take 2 retaliate, go down to 1.
You're the damage person.
Yeah, he's down to 32. And then I will get myself a tough status card and remove 3 threats.
Okay.
And then put these away. Unfortunately, I'm going to recover. So I'm going to remove the 4 threat left. Maria Hill is going to die, but I'm going to bring her back into my deck, as well as.
Are you doing Sense of the Past? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, censor the past, so we all get to put stuff back in.
What?
Shuffle 3 cards from your discard pile back into your deck.
I'll put a
3,
combat.
it has to be different, right? 3 different cards.
3 cards, whatever
All
you
right.
like.
You could shuffle whatever you like.
Yeah. All right, so I am then going to flip down and go back to 4. I will use the vehicle to play is a evasive maneuver. Oh, darn it. I have a welcome aboard for Crockett. You guys all played, right?
Yeah, we're done, man. You're last.
All right, so I'm going to get ready on White Tiger and thwart for 3 as well.
Down to 0.
All right, and then she is a blocker as well.
Nice. We got 3
Bless
blockers. Quicksilver can block twice. We got 5 blocks.
2.
I can block 3 times.
There you go.
And I have a joining forces.
I have a scorched earth. And a lay down the law.
I have chicken.
All right.
Nice.
I will have a perfect rocket turn
Nice.
with a sidearm and an inspired. So he's going to be hitting for 6.
Nice. Cool.
But he has to hit a minion.
Yeah, but that's perfect. There's always minions.
Always minions. All right. This goes to 3. We flip a side scheme. It's a prison camps. Wow. So we got the 2 that help us out early,
Yeah.
plus all our cards to set us up. No Legions of Hydra. So then he is attacking Quicksilver for 2.
I will defend for 2, and I will use this desperate defense also. So I'm defending for 4.
And exhaust the character you control.
Okay, I'll just exhaust Scarlet Witch. I ready up because I took no damage. Flow like water is going to trigger.
31.
And I trigger my improved defense and draw a card.
What is improved defense?
It's the defense upgrade from the campaign.
After
I defend, I draw a card.
He is confused against me, and he's scheming against Nebula for 3. Plus 1 is 4. This goes to 7 out of 24.
Wow.
Card, card, card. So Quicksilver gets an advance. So it's going to be 3 plus 2 is 5, and quickly at 12. Then he gets an energy shield. He's spreading lies, so it's suddenly at 14 out of 24.
Yeah, it goes by fast, eh?
Yep, this goes up to 11. Then Hail Hydra.
Oh, that's the worst one too.
Yeah.
So
everyone
each
gets a
one
minion.
has to search and get a minion.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in here. Flame soldiers.
Yep.
Anybody want Madame Hydra? Oh, jet troopers.
Yeah, I'll take a jet trooper.
Yeah.
You and me should take jet troopers because
Yeah,
Give me a flame.
got it.
Give me a flamer.
You got a flamer
flame on.
and an advance. So there's the second one.
There you go. So they're all there, and then so Justice guy.
3-5 is 19. I know I don't have anything set up for Justice though. I literally have no events and nothing set up.
What are you talking about? You have Iron Man and Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah, I can thwart for 4, sure. All right, that is to me. So I am going to use Iron Man to thwart. Are we getting rid of this?
No, let's take care of our main problem first.
I can thwart for 5 between me and Jocasta.
Okay.
This round, just pointing that out.
So we're gonna leave the prison camps out for one turn, maybe.
Yeah. What's your biggest ally? You have what's her face? The one that gets
Shuffle
tough.
Iron Man back in. The one that gets tough. I will flip and gain a tough
Yeah.
and 5 counters. I'm gonna swing and kill my trooper. Actually, I'll kill the one in front of you, Nebula, just in case.
That's okay.
Draw a card. Now I've got. Oh, I forgot. Lay down the law when I flipped.
You don't have time anymore, but
Yeah, sorry about that.
if you want to do it, you could have done it.
That's true.
All right, we're cheating. Or lay down the law. We'll get rid of that. I'm not going to use sense of justice to play it off.
Obviously, you can't.
This was at 17, so now this goes down to 13.
Yeah.
So then I can either do an under surveil. Oh, now I can't get rid of these. I don't have the right resources.
Can you
I
get
also
rid of
forgot
one?
Don't worry about his retaliate then. Then just get.
So I'll add under
there you go.
surveillance.
There you go.
And then I can kill whatever, and Shang-Chi will remove 2 threat to bring it down to 11.
All right, cool.
And I have 6 damage if needed amongst these fools.
Yeah, Rocket's killing one of them, so for me it doesn't matter.
All right. He's
Let's.
got 2
the
retaliate.
Flame Soldier would be nice because he's specific to undefended attacks, right?
Yeah, I'll take care of him. You want okay? So I will have to recover. Go to 7. I will flip up Nebula's ship and welcome aboard to play Prince Crockett, joining forces and Giant Man to sidearm and inspired, and then he is going to punch for 6 and 2 overkill.
All right, so I will hit this guy before you do that for 3.
Up to you. If you
Yeah,
want
might as well.
So
Hit him
then
for 3.
he's 6 with overkill, so 1 here and 5 on Red Skull.
Yeah, he's down to 26.
Nice.
And then White Tiger can remove 3, but I'd like to keep her as a blocker. But
I mean, this thing can go to 28 now. It's at 11.
all right. And then Brian said he can remove 3.
I mean, if the thing is if you remove extra threats, then I don't have to do an always be running. I can play unflappable and keep a desperate defense and be ready to block for everyone.
All right. So I'll remove 3 from something, and then I'll let you choose who's the hero.
Remove 3 from something. Okay.
Something.
I guess we're just bringing this down to 8 because we're not going to remove that this turn.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Over to me. I'll pay 1 to put down my unflappable. I'll use an energy to put down an energy barrier. It's very thematic of me.
Did you want to go down?
No. I don't want to go down. Joe Costa can remove 2 threat. And
Joe Costa.
Down to 6.
I don't want to flip down, Steve, because I want to stay up to defend for you guys.
And then you are thwarting for 2?
I thwart for 2, yeah.
Down to 4.
I thought Joe Costa did it 2, and then I did 2. So, all right, done.
Done.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna kill this trooper, or am I leaving him there for Rocket?
Yeah, kill him.
Okay.
Hey, Maria's back. Maria,
1, 2,
Maria.
3. So this goes down to 1.
She
All right.
reminds me of a West Side Story.
Growing up in Spanish Harlem.
She's living her life just like
Man, I just can't get threat removal.
Yeah, what is this?
I've got all set up and no threat removal. Well, I've got
Well, it's coming around. It's got to
I've got
come.
8 events in my deck, but my problem is I only thwart for 1 myself. So
Terrible. Good thing I'm the justice guy.
yeah, it is tricky. Like, you know, for some characters to, if they just like a Cap can just do it. You can just remove 4 threat.
I
for a
mean,
card.
so you guys are both tough. I mean, I guess you don't need defense right this second.
So we haven't seen his pistol yet, and his pistol gains piercing. So that's one thing that could be dangerous.
Yeah, but it's his pistol needs to be attached for that to happen, right?
It comes in as a boost card.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So that's the one thing we
Okay.
got to be careful for.
So how much health do each of you have?
I have 6.
I'm at 7.
All right.
He's hitting
okay.
for 3.
All right.
But I also
well,
have the sleeper.
Oh, there you go. Sleep well,
Can
my
block
son.
the sleeper. Oh, yeah, the first player. Yep.
Yeah, I do have a desperate defense. So.
All right, so he's attacking me for 3. I think I just take it because I'm tough, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Plus 3 is 6, and then the sleeper attacks me for 3. Is that one that you want to block?
Yeah, I can easily defend that one. He attacks for 3, you said?
Yeah.
Do it, and then you can remove his tough too.
All right, then I guess I'll just use my desperate defense while I'm doing that, so I can get a perfect.
Oh,
And-
you guys,
Well,
look at
like-
the next play. I'm gonna be hitting him for 14 with Rocket.
What do you have as 1?
No, Rocket's
Oh,
hitting
because you
for
can ready him?
6, 12. I have a first aid. I'm gonna take him out by myself with Electra.
Nice.
Okay, so I blocked the sleeper, perfect block, flow like water triggers, unflappable triggers, and my defensive upgrade triggers. So I drew 2 cards.
Nice.
All right, Nebula's getting attacked for 3, taking it.
Yeah, might as well.
5, lose your tough.
All right. Ooh.
Hanging tough.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right. And Quicksilver's getting attacked for 3 plus a card.
Yeah, I'm defending for 2, and then I'll super speed.
All right, he hits you for 5 total.
5.
Yeah.
So I can energy barrier. I defend for 2. I can energy barrier what? Only one of those?
Yeah. So just
Okay.
put one on the bot there.
The sleeper?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so he attacked for 5. I defended for 3. I took 2.
Oh, actually, no, I don't need to. You don't need to, because I'm dealing 12 plus Electra is 15.
Right, but it
All
goes
right,
through.
then.
You can just go through.
That's right.
Oh, it's true.
So you might as
Overkill.
well.
It's overkill.
Murder him.
All right, cards. I get gang up. Ugh,
Oh, the best.
that's brutal.
Simply the
All right.
best.
Well, I could just defend for you, I guess, if you want it.
I mean, I have Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Okay, then use him.
So Shang-Chi's done,
set
and then
up
I
soon.
take 3, I guess. And
You
I'm
get
down to
some.
3.
Yeah.
Infinite power.
He's gonna attack us all.
He's going to attack us all? He attacks just you.
No. I know, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Okay.
He's
He's going
gonna
to hit you for 3.
You need a blocker, right?
3. He can't get a boost of 4, so I'll just take it.
Okay.
It's a boost of 4
No.
to 2. So you get hit for 5.
I'm down to
A
2.
boost. Oh yeah, boost of 2. Okay.
And an assault. You were right, Steve.
All
I told you,
right.
he's attacking
Okay.
us all.
I'll just defend for myself for 2.
And it's 5, so you get hit for 3.
Down to 5.
Can you ping his tough with your energy barrier?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'll lose 1 less health. I'll ping his stuff with energy barrier. I'm down to 6.
All right. We're getting low on health.
Hey, it's my turn. All right, let's confuse this bonehead. Or I can stun him. I can confuse or stun him. So I think confuse is better.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Bop, 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 bop. All right, I am going to use Combat Ready to pay for Electra to deal 3 damage when she enters play on our special little monster. I am going to use Nebula's ship to play a, wait, sorry. I'm going to swing for 6 on the big boy.
Okay. And
then
retaliate?
Nope, I have range because I have my sidearm.
Nice.
And then I'm going to first aid. I'm going to get him ready. And we're going to punch for 6 again.
Okay, so that goes
Overkill.
through.
Yeah. So
and overkills him for 1.
Yeah. So you didn't need to ping the tough, but whatever. All right.
Oh,
so
right.
that guy's dead.
All right.
All right. So now I have only Maria heal, only 2 health, and 3. So there's no real point of attacking him. I can thwart for 3.
The serenading continues, Morris says.
Yeah, I mean, should we get rid of 3 here so this is reachable?
Yep. So 3. Actually, let's make it 4. I feel like I should go down.
Go ahead.
Are you staying up, Quickie?
Yeah, I can stay up.
Yeah. All right. I'll go down.
All right. Good
Over to
turn,
me,
Quicksilver.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use Deft Focus and wait, maybe I don't need Earth's Mightiest. You know what? Deft Focus, Avengers Mansion, Earth's Mightiest to play my friction resistance. So Deft Focus is used. I'll just put that over here so it doesn't trigger like normal. Friction resistance will put.
Always be running.
Yeah, it can always be running. I was probably going to use my adrenal stims anyways, though. So, anyways, friction resistance, always be running. Ready myself, ready friction resistance for my armored vest.
Defense of 4.
Defense of 3.
Ooh.
When I get my my sinew or whatever it's called, I'll have a defense of 4. Thwart for 2 with myself.
Okay. Bring that down to 5.
And I could adrenal stims, ready up and heal, but it's kind of pointless. So I'll just stick here.
Yeah.
I have 6 health. I mean, hopefully I should be fine.
We saw most of his attack cards, so we should be good.
So
We're probably
can-
going to be getting a few minions
If
here.
need be, I'll use Scarlet Witch. So
And I have Schmelectro.
I can remove his thing or I can play Quasar if we need threat.
whoa, remove his thing. I mean, that's a little extreme.
All right, I'll remove his right hook.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And then I'm going to play Crew Quarters. I'm going to
That's-
flip heal. I'm not going to use my cannon because I want to take damage.
Yeah.
Bring this to 6. Heal. So that heals me for 4. I'm back to 7. And then I'm going to shuffle a card in.
Iron Man.
I already have Iron Man. So I'm just going to put my other gauntlet gun because that can pay for my targeted strikes if I get them.
Yeah. If you get him,
I've not gotten any threat removal.
All right. So I think I'm gonna wait. How many cards do I have? I have 2, 4,
There
5.
we
All
go.
right. So I'm reshuffling.
Hey,
Unfortunately,
there's Spider-Man.
yeah, I'm reshuffling. I knew I had to make the call somewhere, so I was like, dang it. So I need an extra card, sir.
Okay.
There it is. Advanced Reflex. Found it.
I've got too many good things because now I have targeted strike, lay down the law, Nick Fury, and Spider-Man.
Well, oh no, and I'm not paying in. I'm playing after you because if I had a welcome aboard, I could have been like, yeah, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll have to figure that out. Maybe hold somebody.
Hold Spidey.
Yeah, it'll depend on what comes out here, right? So this goes to 12 out of 28 now.
Yeah.
And he's going to flip Mass Chaos.
5 cards, right? Oh, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I have 4 on it.
3.
It's
Each different type of resource.
Yeah, I got 2 mental, 2 lightning, 1 physical, so 3.
So 3, 3, and 4.
So 10.
10. And that is a crisis.
Yep. And then he is scheming against Nebula. He's confused.
Yep.
Attacking Quicksilver.
Okay,
For
Quicksilver is defending for 3 and super speeding to ready up.
It's a 0, so you're good.
Perfect. Unflappable triggers, draws me a card, and improved upgrade draws me a card as well. So 2 cards.
Nice.
All right. And then he's scheming against me for 3 plus 0. So it goes to 15. And then cards.
I don't like having 2 cards. I'd rather have 1.
It's true. Hydro Exo Soldier, infinite power. So he's going to get a tough and scheme.
Yeah.
Schemes for 3, 4, 5. So this goes to 20 out of 28. Flame Soldier. And there's his Luger.
All right. Well, now we know it's there. So
Lightning, mental, physical. Physical, mental. Lightning.
And it goes to Quicksilver. I'm going to heal 1.
All right. I'm going to use a genius to put down my defense upgrade. So now I have a defense of 4. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spend the required stuff to get rid of his Luger. So friction resistance, sidestep.
I was going to say, how many cards are left in the encounter deck?
3.
All right, wait.
Yeah,
Makes
wait.
sense to wait.
If you want to get rid of the retaliate, though, that's another issue. But that Luger, if we can wait, it makes more sense.
Mental lightning. Yeah, I could do that. Mental lightning. That's fine. Okay. Get rid of it.
Okay.
I will spend friction resistance to put down blade. I will thwart for 1. Ready up. Ready friction resistance. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use friction resistance and sidestep to get down my reinforced sinew for plus attack.
It's a superpower, so you could keep.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I totally forgot. Deft focus. I knew I was missing something. Deft focus for that. So I get to keep this, and I guess I can punch for 2 now since I have an attack of 2 instead of a thwart of only a thwart of 1. So I'll punch for 2 on the guy in front of me.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Rocket can clear him.
Yeah.
Is that to me?
Yeah,
Yes.
over to you.
All right. I will shuffle a gauntlet gun back in. I got my counters. I am going to flip up. I'm going to play Lay Down the Law.
Oh, wow. You know that card?
And I'm going to get tough. I'm going to lay down the law here.
Yeah. Remove the last threat. Go get iron balls.
Then I'm going to, no. Then I'm going to use endurance, no, helicarrier. Sorry. I'm going to use Nick to play targeted strike. Oh, I can't do it there, can I?
No, you'd have to do it off the crisis.
Crisis first. Isn't that where you did the lay down the law?
No.
Nope. All right. So I'm going to use Nick to play endurance on who?
Just, oh, I'm at 2. So if
I'm
you
going to
want
play
to
endurance on you.
Oh, thank you. I can
Then
breathe.
I'm going to thwart for 1 to get rid of the prison camps. Then I'm going to go get Nick and put him into play. Draw 3 cards. And then I'm going to play Spider-Man
Nice.
and remove Mass Chaos.
Oh my God, look at that turn, baby.
And then the two of them are going to thwart to bring this down to 16. Come on. You think it would be easy since it's a spin down. And then I'm going to hold my targeted strike, and I've got 5 here. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to use 1. Do you have piercing?
I don't have piercing. So
1, 2, 3. So that'll use 2 of my counters to get rid of the tufts and bring him down to 1.
I was gonna say, if you want to do 2 extra damage on the exosuit.
Yep.
And then because Elektra can just finish him after.
Done.
You guys don't want cards now, right? You'd rather have cards later?
I think so.
Probably, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna keep that, make the call for next turn. All right, I'll make it easy. I'm gonna heal up, go to 8. I'm gonna flip up as well. I'm going to use Nebula's ship. And actually, wait, before I do that, I'm gonna use Nebula's ship and Lethal Intent to play Maria Hill, because maybe I'll get a technique. Dang it, I got the laser blaster.
You played
All right.
Maria Hill?
Yeah, I was like, let me just see if I'll play her. And then I'll thwart for 2 with her.
Okay.
And then I'll use her as a blocker next turn. Elektra will kill the soldier in front of me.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend Nowhere and an Honorary Guardian to play a Laser Blaster and a Reinforced Suit. So Rocket is now complete.
Nice.
And he will attack for 7.
1 plus 6, so 6 damage spills over.
Yeah, so is it that? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 plus 4 is 7. Yeah, so 6 on the boss, he's down to 20. All right. And who's down?
Nobody.
All right, so I will stay down this turn. And I'll have him make the call,
Okay.
and I'll bring back Maria Hill. And
I'm
make
going
it-
to targeted strike, go to 0 counters. I think this was supposed to be exhausted, so I'm going to assume that's where it was.
Yeah, you used it for the
Right, but I readied it, but I don't
tufts.
remember what I did. I don't remember
Yeah.
how many I used. So I'm just gonna assume.
Quicksilver is decking out.
Okay. And I'm going to have to use Nick as a blocker because of he'll get rid of my tough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to, but.
No, I can block for you. I got Maria.
worries.
Maria.
Right, but I have Nick.
Maria. She needs to die.
Nick? Is it a waste to not use Nick?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So this is going to go to 14.
He doesn't have overkill, right? His thing is
Legions of Hydra. There it is.
All right. Madam Hydra, number 7.
down.
I feel like we saw her 7 times in the expert game, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So Legions comes in, and we just add 4 to it.
Madam, I'm first player, right? So Madam Hydra's mine.
Oh yeah. Does anybody else have Hydra in front of them?
Nope.
No, I have the cards. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, do I have to look at your screens? I'm not looking at your screens. You're over here, so it's hard for me to see. All right. So that just has 7 on it. That's easy mode.
Yeah.
All right. He is then attacking you for 3.
Okay, I will defend for 4.
And he attacks you for 5.
I'm going to, because I don't need to use super speed right away, right?
Yeah, you would use it
Yes.
immediately. It would
Yeah.
be when you say I'm defending.
After you use one of his basic powers, you ready him.
So it'd be before you take damage.
Because I was going to say, can I use friction resistance to sidestep, then ready, and then ready friction resistance? Or does it happen before?
No. It would be
Super speed
before.
happens
It's as soon as you use his thing before we draw the boost card.
As soon as you use it? Because it says after you use one of
After
it?
you
Okay.
use one of his powers.
All
which would
right,
be
that's
before
fine.
you
Okay, then I will use a sidestep because you said he's attacking for 5, right?
Yeah. Do you have an energy barrier?
You're right, I do. So I defend. I'll just use the energy barrier, the last one there. So I take no damage. Still
And
no
one goes
flow
on
like
him.
water. One goes on him. I do
Down to
unstoppable.
19.
And I do draw 2 cards though.
And then Madame Hydra attacks you for 2.
Okay, then I don't know why I read. It's this one that's here. That's fine. I'll just use a sidestep, I guess, to get out of that.
Why don't you just block with Blade? Because you haven't even used Blade, and Blade can just soak that up.
All right, yeah, that's fine. Blade takes the 2.
All right, it's attacking me. I'm blocking with Nick Fury, and it's for 6.
Good job, Nick.
And he accelerates. And then he's scheming against Nebula for 4.
Oh, it's true. We got to get rid of that gun.
Yeah.
Well, you told us not to.
That's right.
6. So this goes to 20.
Why are you listening to me? Why are you listening to me? No, I'm kidding.
All right. Card, 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 card.
Double advance.
3 Quicksilver. Assault. He's attacking you again. I have Spider-Man if you need.
No, Maria Hill.
Nope.
Maria
okay,
Hill.
There you go. Maria Hill, apparently.
All right. If it resolves against an undefended attack, it doesn't. So dead. An Exo Soldier and exhaust a character you control. 1, because there's 1 side scheme.
Okay, Scarlet Witch, exhausted.
All right. I get his other right hook.
Didn't we just get rid of that?
And this gives us insight 1. So we're at 21.
Okay, over to you first there, Brandt.
Wait. Before you guys do anything, I'm going to go make the call for 2. Maria Hillo. And she can come back again next turn.
Lay down the law. All right. So I've got Jessica Jones. I have Iron Man. You have anything to play allies? You're not flipped up.
I'm not flipped up.
All right. So I will play multitasking, remove 2 here, and remove 2 here to go to 19.
If you leave me that side scheme, I got it.
Okay. I guess I just played Jessica. I guess Iron Man's just as good, huh?
Yeah, Iron Man's just as good because we're controlling those side scheme like there's no tomorrow.
So, what do I have that I could play? So I could either put a skilled investigator down or I could put a missile launcher down.
Put a missile launcher.
So I'll put my missile launcher down.
Oh, wait. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah. If you put the skilled investigator on Brian, at least he gets an extra card, and then you have it for next turn. Not on me.
I'll move it. I just put it in the wrong spot.
So get rid of his get rid of his Luger.
Okay. Luger's gone. All right, then Iron Man and Spider-Man will remove 4 here to bring it down to 15.
Yeah.
I got nothing else. I can either remove 1 or I can't even ping that. Oh, I can ping that damage.
Yeah.
I can do that. Sweet. And then deal 3 to this guy. I will flip down, heal 1, put 2 on my bunker, and shuffle a card back in. Go ahead.
Do you mind healing me instead, or how much health do you have?
I can't heal you.
Why?
Because it's crew quarters.
Yeah, he's in alter ego.
You can heal anybody in alter ego?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize that. I thought you could play it on anybody. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right. Target practice for a cutthroat ambition. So now my attacks will have overkill and piercing. Draw 1. Draw 2. All right, so I'll just play I'll probably play that. I am going to use a Daughter of Thanos to play White Tiger and remove 3 threats.
You're getting rid of this?
Yeah.
I could have gotten rid of it as well, so.
No, I'll take care of it because then
that's fine.
I'll take care of the Madame too. All right, here we go. How much is left on that?
She's just coming back out.
Oh yeah, so we just leave her there.
I don't know. It's tough in this one, right? Because there's 2 left, so odds are she's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave her there for the time being.
All right. Well, then, because I thwart for 3. Yeah, I still thwart for 3. So I'll use Maria Hill to remove 2 from the side scheme, and then I will thwart that side scheme, and I will draw a card because I thwarted the last one. Hey, I got a weapons master. Sweet. I'll use that tactical scanner to give myself a weapons master.
Ryan, you also draw a card.
I do? Okay.
Yep, you have a skilled investigator.
I'll put a targeted.
Yes.
I'll put a target practice. White Tiger will remove 3 from the main.
12.
And then Elektra will kill the other dude in front of Brian.
Yep.
And then, oh shoot, no. I'll keep. Sorry. I'll keep Elektra as a blocker, and I will attack with Rocket, who's got a couple of extra hit points, and then he's going to attack for 7, 8, 9. So 2 and 7 on. There you go. So he's going to be down to 12.
I have no idea what you just said.
He's attacking.
You threw
Red
1,000
Skull
numbers
for
out
7.
there.
He's attacking Red Skull for 7 with Rocket. No retaliate because he's got.
You're not going to kill Madame Hydra?
No.
No, because we said she's just coming back out, right?
Okay. I was to say the other option is Rocket could go through the soldier and you could put damage on Madame Hydra right now.
I mean, I could put. What's the threat at?
12.
Okay, I could put damage on Madame Hydra with myself. I can attack
it's just
her.
she can have damage now, and then it would be easier. But it's not like damage is our issue. So
that's all right. Yeah, I'll do a bit of damage to her.
Well, he's at 12, and then we're on.
That's fine. We're all good. I'm gonna be doing damage to her.
Okay.
So over to me, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm attacking on her for 2. Ready up. And then I'll attack again for 2. So deal 4.
You want to get rid of the hook so we get rid of that retaliate problem?
I mean, technically, I guess I could.
Well, you kind of wasted a resource, by the way, eh?
What resource did I waste?
When you attacked the first time and then attacked again.
Because you didn't use friction resistance.
Yeah.
I had used friction resistance to get rid of his Luger.
Oh, did you?
Steve, man, you're not paying attention to what I've done.
I'm not. I'm missing these little things.
I used a sidestep and speed cyclone with friction resistance to already de-arm him from the Luger.
Okay.
And now I can use friction resistance again and potentially get rid of his right hook.
I think it's worth it.
I would be getting rid of Brother Voodoo because I kind of want to keep the sidestep. I would be getting rid of, I think, electrostatic armor and friction resistance, probably to pay for it. And then you can pay for that. But then I'm still down 1 card to potentially play Starhawk if I didn't want to use my sidestep. All right. How about I use Martyr then? Okay, Martyr, friction resistance, and Brother Voodoo plays that. Nerves of Steel plays that. Starhawk. All right, there you go. Okay, Martyr, Voodoo, and friction resistance gets rid of the retaliate. Starhawk plays down my electrostatic armor. Strength plays down my nerves of steel, and I'll hold sidestep.
Oh, and now you've got money.
I still have yet to flip down, and I'm still at 6 health.
Yeah, nice. You're good. Well, that's the thing, you know, when with that extra defense, you're like never gonna take damage.
I mean, not never. I mean, I can easily take
never
damage.
Say never.
And technically, I could have, instead of playing that, I could have potentially used this. Nah, whatever. This stims is fine. All right, I'm good. Yep.
Whatever.
We're meant to be together.
I'll be there and you'll be here. And that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm good. We good. We
All
good.
right, he's going to 16 out of 28.
all right. We got control on that.
Flip
Madame.
Hydra reinforcements.
Oh, it
That
gets
has 6 on it. Did I
So-
already have a card? I had to take another card.
Okay.
And
for
then
decking-
he's
decking
scheming
out?
against me. I decked out and we got rid of an insight reality, whatever that card's called.
Oh, is that on me?
It's the first player.
First
Oh,
player, which was Brandt.
Sorry, Brant.
That's fine. 3 + 2 is 5, goes to 21.
Ouch.
Then he's attacking Nebula for 2.
Yeah, I'll block for Nebula, and I will friction resistance for desperate defense. So it's a defensive 6.
Trigger flow.
He attacks for 4.
Okay, perfect defense. I ready
Electrostatic.
myself up.
He's down to 10.
Yeah, 2 damage from flow and electrostatic armor. I also draw 2 cards from Unflappable and my upgrade.
Why would you ever want to flip up? Flip down.
Yeah.
All right. And then you're getting attacked.
Yeah, my friction
Howdy,
resistance
Jason.
readied up.
Thanks for joining us.
So, yeah. What's
Everybody,
up? What's
thanks
up?
for watching. I mean, we generally have control of this red skull. It's just a little slow getting to the damage step,
Yep.
I think, now.
So I'm defending for 4 and then using super speed to ready up.
He attacks for 2, 3.
Okay, I take no damage, electrostatic armor.
All right. Down to 9. Madame Hydra.
And Madame
want-
Hydra attacks you for 2.
Do you want to kill her? Or do you want...
No, she doesn't. I will use my nerves of steel to sidestep the damage,
she's dead.
and she dies. Electrostatic armor, flow like water.
She's just going to come back
sidestep.
out. Do you
That's
want to put the
fine.
1 damage somewhere else or
Yeah,
no?
put the one. No. She has to take that damage from my defense because of flow like water and the electrostatic armor.
No, but you
sidestep.
still have the. You still have that 1 damage
From sidestep.
Sidestep.
Yeah, 1 damage from sidestep goes to Red Skull.
Down to 8.
All right, cards are spreading lies. This goes to 23.
Spreading thighs.
And we haven't seen advance yet. Infinite power. So he's going to get tough and scheme, which is going to flip that.
You think?
3 + 1 is 4. He goes to 27
There you go.
out of 28. Then a flame soldier, an exo soldier, and an exo soldier. He doesn't flip it. Pass to Nebs.
Nebs. Oh, well, look at that. I have Cutthroat Ambition. Remove 3 from that side scheme. And
Okay.
then 4 damage with Retaliate and Overkill and Piercing. No. The tough guys. Kill the tough guys.
I have maximum velocity this round, by the way.
All right. So
So I have an
3 threat
attack of 4.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove 2 threat from Maria Hill. She's going to Dio. I'm going to remove 3 threat with myself. I will draw a card from that.
And you're going to kill this guy, I assume?
I also draw a card,
he gets
right?
Yeah, and he gets discarded.
Yeah.
All right. I will then use Joining Forces and Lethal Intent with a Make the Call. Maria. Everyone draws a card. Pwa-pwa. Pwa-pwa. And then I will. How much threat do we still need to remove here?
We need to remove 27 threat.
All right. Well, I will remove. All right. So I will remove 2, 3, 6. So that's 8. Because I have a get ready. So White Tiger is going to take it. I am then going to use Giant Man to play a Cutthroat Ambition. And I'm going to Lethal Intent for 1 to remove another 3 threat.
Down to 16.
All right. And Rocket is going to punch for 7.
On the soldier in front of me.
He's
Yeah, there you
tough.
Oh, crap, eh? Oh, I can't do that then. Oh, you know what?
You want White Tiger to hit him?
No,
Electra.
Is that a removing threat?
No. Electra will punch for 3, and then we'll do it with. We'll do it. So 1 and 7. So he's down to 1. Sorry, he's down to 2 health.
Okay.
All right. Over to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Quicksilver will punch the Flame Soldier for 4. Ready up. I will use friction resistance and a double time to play Hyper Perception.
Hyper.
I will thwart for 4.
Don't you just
Down to
want to
12.
take him out? Do you want to just take him out?
And then I will play an Always Be. Sorry, no, I will not play an Always Be Running. I'm going to use an adrenal stims to ready myself, ready friction resistance, heal for 5. So go back to 11. Finally get some health over here. Then I will punch for 2, flip him. Well, it's a punch for 4, but flip him.
And then he's 20 per player, right? So 60?
Yep.
All right. 3 turns.
Do you need a little bit more threat removal there, Brandt?
Nope.
Okay, friction resistance, always be running, ready, punch for 4.
56.
Just so you know, I haven't flipped down a single time. This Serval Industries was useless.
So, excuse me, Mr. I stayed 2 turns on turn 1.
I stayed 1 turn. I stayed 1 turn down.
Okay.
I will put a sonic rifle out. I will shuffle Scorched Earth back into my deck. I will flip up and go to 5 here. Come on. I will ping him for 1 and confuse him.
You ping him for 1? You
ping him for 1. Yep.
All right. 54.
I'll hit him for 4 more.
50.
I'll hit him for 3 more.
47.
And then I will use Sense of Justice to play Targeted Strike. And I'll use Heroic Intuition to play Targeted Strike. And get this threat down to 6.
Damn, son.
Nice. He should be dead next turn.
Well, yep. Are you flipping down?
I just flipped up. But I've got 12
bunkers,
16 damage right here.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
So 19. I've got 23 damage without cards.
I'm blocking for everybody, so don't worry.
And I drew Moon Knight.
Oh, I got Gamoras.
Oh, I got Guild Investigator
for days.
And it's funny because we're going to probably kill him next turn, and this card is Legions of Hydra. So again, it just didn't factor in enough, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That goes to 10. Legions of Hydra.
Madam Hydra.
Number 8.
8th time. Number 8.
Okay. This goes in front of me, and this is going to have...
she goes in front of Steve.
This is going to go in front of Steve, and this has 7 on it. Attacking Steve for
Steve, how much health do you have?
I have 9.
Okay, so you can take Madam Hydra. That's fine. I will defend for Steve with friction resistance, do a desperate defense. I have a defense of 8.
What?
I have a defense of 4 naturally. Maximum velocity brings it to 6. Desperate defense brings it to 8.
Exhaust a character you control.
Okay, I'll exhaust Scarlet Witch, and I will ready up. I will take no damage. I will draw 2 cards. I will flow like water.
You desperate defense. Sorry, you desperate defense, right?
Correct.
So down to 45.
So yeah, it was 2 retaliate from me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Madam Hydra hits Steve for 2.
Yeah, I'll take 2. Go down to 7.
And this goes to 9. Nobody cares.
That's right.
Attacking
he's
you.
Attacking me. I will do the exact same thing.
For 3.
43.
Plus 0.
Okay. Then he is attacking you, and I will block for 6.
Give him a tough status card, but you remove that.
Don't bother because I'm going to use a sidestep. Well, I mean, I get rid of it anyways, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I won't use the sidestep because I get rid of
bother.
it anyways.
No.
Anyways, I haven't even used super speed, so now I can use super speed.
Cool. And the tough goes away.
And his tough is gone. And then he takes 1, right? From flow. Oh wait, no. Sorry, never mind.
You're good.
All right, and then we got 7 encounter cards. Under fire, make it 8. Equipment malfunction, that's really bad.
Oh no, not if you flip.
I just flipped down, right?
Yeah, flip and exhaust.
Yep, got it.
Oh, but no, it doesn't affect your bunker flippers.
Right, I'd still have 12, but this way I have a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah, you'll have 7. Yeah.
Flame soldier. They all attack you. So you get attacked for 3, and if you don't defend, you have to get rid of a support.
That's okay. I will defend for Steve on this one.
He gets attacked twice.
Yeah, I'll defend the Hydra Flame Soldier. So he has an attack of 1, right?
Yeah. Okay, and I'll just take Madam Hydra again, 5.
So that you don't have to discard, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then you and I have to go get. Here's a jet trooper. All right, and then this one is master plan. What happens? It just goes through. Oh no, it just adds 4 to this one.
It adds 4.
Cool. All right, advance. He's confused.
How is he confused? Oh yeah,
reality. So this goes up 1 to 11. Jet trooper and Hydra soldier. All right.
Over to me.
Yep. I have scorched earth, so you don't really have to kill anything.
Oh wow. Well, just leave me at least something. I have welcome aboard if somebody needs an ally.
Well, I'll take it for Mage Knight, Moon Knight.
Yeah. That's right. I mean, I'm going to play Jocasta, but I mean, all I have in my hand is resources anyways.
Okay, so then I'll keep it for myself.
Friction resistance and power of protection to play Jocasta. It's going to go.
We're just going all in on damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Desperate defense is back.
This is it, everybody. Thanks for watching.
I will use.
That was like 90 minutes. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably just better to do this. I'm going to use Earth's Mightiest to exhaust Blade. And sorry, no, not exhaust Blade, exhaust Jocasta. And ready myself, ready friction resistance. So I can punch for 4 with myself.
Down to 39.
And I can punch for 2 with Blade.
37. We might not make 40 damage.
How much do you have?
I don't have that much.
So if that's the case, then maybe
I'm pretty close to 30 damage.
So
you are?
You have 10?
Why don't I?
Oh, actually, I do have.
So, Steve,
I do have. Yeah, if you leave a minion at 1, I'll have it. We'll have it.
Okay.
All right. So, Steve, recover. You have to recover. What's his name? From my damage because I'm punching out the 4 guy in front of. What's his name?
What?
Brandt. Brandt has a guard. Needs to get rid of it.
Okay, so 41.
But you don't need to punch anything out because I'm going to deal 3 damage to it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So 37.
Yeah, I think I'm just slightly under 30.
It's fine. We should be okay.
Okay. Is that me?
Yes.
All right, I'm flipping up, gaining 5 counters, gaining 12 more counters for 17.
Yeah.
This is going to lose counters. I forgot about that.
You never got your guns, eh?
Scorched Earth. I couldn't ever get them out. Yeah. So I deal 3 damage to everything, including him, because it's not an attack.
Yeah, 34.
So guy in front of me, guy in front of Steve, not Madam Hydra.
Nope. I'm playing Moon Knight. I'm dealing 6 damage with all these.
Well, you got to kill your guard.
Oh, sorry. I'm pinging my guard.
All right. And then 6, he's down to 28.
Sonic rifle to confuse him. Yep, 6 more. And then I will ready this for 1, and then deal him. Hold on, 9 plus 4 is 14 more damage.
Down to 14.
That's what I got. Yeah.
That's what you needed. All right. I'm going to remove 3 threat because I don't have a choice.
Now, I couldn't finish him off, Mark. I got 14, and I'm hoping Steve's got 14. He said he had 7 with Rocket.
Yeah. All right. So
3 threat off the main branch.
Down to 8.
1 for a weapons master. Welcome aboard and a combat ready for Gamora. Triggers weapons master for 4 damage.
Okay, so he's down to 10.
10. Gamora punches twice. He's down to 6. And then Rocket Raccoon.
Woo-hoo! That's the way you finish a game.
Oh, you didn't want to let Quicksilver kill him with Retaliate?
Nope.
So Rocket hits for 7, is that correct?
Yeah, 7, and then he dies.
1 here and 6 through.
Yeah.
Dead. Nice.
Booyah.
Campaign over. Yeah, that was pretty much all control.
I mean, I didn't feel like I did that much, to be honest.
The only thing that slowed me down is I could never get my gauntlet guns out.
Yeah.
Not that it really mattered because Steve was removing threat, but had I gotten those, then I could pay for all my events.
I feel like I kind of just sat there and watched you guys play for the most part.
Oh, you defended. Oh my gosh, yeah.
A lot of people don't like to, so this is one thing that I find is funny. Like when people are people see like, oh, I did so much because I did damage. But if you look at the game, what did Brian do? He soaked up so many attacks for the group, which allowed us to be able to move forward. So,
and he never flipped down. So for the Justice player, that was, 4 threat every other turn that he's essentially removing by not flipping. Like, it sounds funny, right? But
and funny enough is all that time I spent flipped up, I never even took a single point of damage.
Yeah. And that happens sometimes. Like there's certain characters, Miss Marvel, and other characters.
Yeah, right.
Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel. That can do these cool things that other heroes can't. I'm like, and it's fun to see that type of interaction in a multiplayer game. Like we didn't really have to use the Leadership Alliance card. It didn't pan out. Yeah. It didn't come out. But again,
things happen.
Opportunities sometimes, we might have needed it. Like, again, I think we could have done maybe a better job of communicating hands. I'm like, oh, what do you have for your turn? What do you have for your turn? What's your turn like? Oh, I have this alliance. But again, we did communicate on a couple of levels here. And that's the best part of this game is like, it's easier to table talk when we're all at the same table, but even remotely, we can still kind of help each other. I kind of wish those welcome aboards could have been a little bit more for you guys. I
didn't, honestly, man, the way my deck was playing out, it didn't really need the help. I mean, Brandt gave me the skilled investigator, which was fantastic because I was staying up for the whole game anyways.
Every turn.
And on top of that, with a defense every round, once I got that unflappable, I was drawing 2 cards every round.
It was money.
Yeah.
But I absolutely love defense. It's one of the what just happened here and the way I just played. It's like at times you feel like you didn't actually do that much, and I understand. I totally did a lot.
Yeah.
By never going down.
Think about all the ping damage you did every time you block, every time you do this. And again, you didn't go for the perfect defense route, even though you 100% could have. Imagine. And you're removing 3 threat, and you're doing 2 damage, and
I didn't want to, right? Because like we kind of
multiplayer, it's not as necessary.
We showcased that with Groot, and he did it fantastic. He was amazing at it, and I kind of wanted to move away from it, like still have a little bit of perfect defense going on, but more thematic to Quicksilver, where he's like kind of like dodging and slipping damage, with the side steps and the desperate defenses. getting away from the damage.
So death by 1,000 cuts. And I don't know if you saw the video I posted today about the passive aggressive strategy where you
I saw the French one, so I was like,
No, the English one was up.
I didn't see the English one. I only saw the French one go up.
Oh, because I
didn't even notice it. I'll have to go watch it then.
I post the French one because it's 6 a.m. in France at 11 o'clock at night. So I post that one first.
Oh, okay.
And then I did the other one to release at 7 a.m.
I watched the French one. It didn't help me, but I watched it.
Well, what's super cool is like, what was this? In the French game, what's coming out on Friday is I was playing She-Hulk because somebody in their Facebook group made a comment about, oh, I don't like She-Hulk feels a little weak and something like that. And I'm like, all right, well, look. So I played her in protection here, and then I played with one of the co-hosts from one of the YouTube channels there, and I played her in Justice, and it was just complete control. And her Justice is just broken.
Steve loves to prove people wrong.
I love it. I mean, and that's one thing that we missed out on a question with Caleb and Michael yesterday. I wanted to ask them, like, which aspect do they feel like has developed the most? Because I think as a community, protection is the aspect that came along the most.
Absolutely.
From the core set to now, leadership was already just kind of like structured already.
Think about it this way, Steve. I mean, I think you're right on the money with that. All the upgrades that protection has gotten that have really brought it to where it is just shows how much it's advanced, right? Being able to have this perfect defense strategy and the way you make it now, with being able to remove the threat, like we've all talked about, being able to remove the threat, being able to draw cards, being able to retaliate, and now the flow like water is just bonkers. It's like you're playing, it's unique because you're playing on the villain's turn. And that's what people got to realize. Defense protection is you play on the villain's turn, which is unique and really cool.
It's a reactive.
It's like playing what's her name, Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
there you
not
go.
in the same
Perfect
way.
example.
Oh yeah. So anyway, long story short, and I forgot what I was talking about, but with the She-Hulk video, so I'm fighting mutagen formula, and then he comes at me. I bring him down to like 8 health, and then he heals 6 health. He heals for 6 on one of his encounter card. Then he attacks me, and then all of a sudden, between the flow like waters, I had 2 counter punches, so that's 6 damage, and plus the retaliate damage. I had 2 energy barriers. Pew pew. So I was like, I took him down 12 hit points on his attack. I was like,
there you go.
There's nothing better than to prove my point than something like this. So like, I took him, and he healed too. I was like, I had him on the ropes, and then he heals. I'm like, oh, damn.
Look at that last round when I was like, oh, I had 2 desperate defenses and the sidestep. I'm like, okay, I'm going to defend for 8. I'm defending for 8. You guys are just like, okay, he's not doing damage to you. You are a brick wall.
It was beautiful.
So we've got a few more streams. We have 2 ideas. One I don't want to say because it's the one that Boggs gave us. So I'm not going to say it here so people will watch the episode. But we have to do
me.
yes. So we have a 3-player stream, and then there was a solo challenge for people as well to do that. So that one's in there. And I had them focus on the heroes instead of on the villains. So this is what you should do with heroes, which would be fun. And then the other stream we were talking about is our favorite heroes in their worst aspects.
Oh yeah.
To kind of show them off. So I think that might maybe be the next one so that I can get the episode out, and then we'll do the episode challenge that they gave us. The stream after that, I think will be the idea.
Next week's going to be hard for me because I'm away until next Thursday. Yeah, Thursday night. I'm coming back.
I won't be able to on Thursday.
Yeah, so
next week.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of the country. So
okay. So we'll figure it out. We just did this whole campaign in less than a week.
Favorite heroes, worst aspect.
Yep.
Favorite, or are we saying it?
Brian has not told us his favorite hero. I still feel like he spits out 9 of them.
I spit out 9 of them. I have so many favorite heroes, but when I first started playing the game, what really got me interested was Thor in terms of like trying to build and trying to like figure out a way to play him. And that the reason why I say it is because he's the only person I actually did the what do you call those achievement challenges with, right? Like 100 damage, a lightning strike. I just think he is such a fantastic hero.
So we all agree Thor aggression is his worst aspect, right?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
I remember that day, Brian, he calls me up. He's like, "Hey, Steve, I did 80 damage with." Was it something like that? I was like,
"No, it was about 100 damage," and then you went and you did yours, and you did like 100 something damage, some odd damage. You're like, Brian, I just blew your achievement out of the water.
I wasn't even. That was funny though. It was a fun moment. I was like, yeah, that just kind of went.
And that was before Bring It.
Oh my God! Imagine.
Steve is the kind of person. Somebody's like, I just built a 50 card deck with Cap, and they're like, I built a 51 card deck.
Illegal.
No, but it goes to show, like, people often say like, oh, I need a 40 card deck to streamline my thing. But often when I did these achievements, I had to calculate the number of resources I need, the number of times I needed to ready. And more often than not, I needed a 50 card deck to do that. And again,
Hawkeye was shooting 10 arrows in one round. You absolutely need to have a bigger deck because you need to have the resources to be able to ready him and keep going, right?
Yeah, that was a fun achievement. I'd like to try that again just for
it's funny, they were talking about that on One Stop Co-op Shop, and if you think about it, a 50 card deck is better if all the cards are exactly the same. So a deck of 50 for Justices is better than a deck of 40 for Justices, right? I know it's a stupid exercise. I get it. It's a theory craft because you're going to draw less encounter cards, but you still always have what you need, right?
Correct.
So the idea with 40 is that you're trying to get to certain cards that you need. And so the main idea with that, the ultimate to me would be Spider-Man, who wants to draw a swinging web kick to maximize his damage, right, as often as possible. So he would want a 40 card deck if your goal was to play as many swinging web kicks as possible.
Correct.
But what you're talking about is trying to set up a combo so you can go above 40 if you're going to put some of those cards on the table, and you need a certain number of cards to get there. So that's where the 40 to 45 generally works okay. And when you go above 45 or even 44, you really need a specific reason, and it's got to be a lot of cards that build onto the table for the most part, or an event-heavy character like Gamora or Miss Marvel.
Well, exactly. It's all built for those achievements, because to get the Hawkeye shooting 10 arrows, or to get Doctor Strange going through his invocation deck, you need the 3 tenacities, and you need the 3
attack with Hulk, 5 or 6.
Attack
with Hulk is like 6-7 times and finish with a double Hulk smash.
Like you need those 3 tenacities, and you need the 3 physical resource to be able to pay into those tenacities,
Or like
the only way you get there.
Valkyrie beat Rhino challenge.
Valkyrie beat Rhino.
Oh, it's terrible.
He got picked on. So that's what we got to do. So I don't think Brian. Oh, he did tell us. So Thor. So I don't know. Is like
Thor Justice.
I feel like Thor in Protection is pretty good because of Ever Vigilant.
Thor Justice.
And Hard Knocks, right? Like
that's what I said.
Pretty good.
I said Thor
leadership
Justice.
Is weird because it's the best aspect, probably.
Yeah, Thor Justice, 100%.
So it's got to be Thor Justice, which means you're just playing a lightning heavy deck, probably, right?
Yeah, you're diving into lightning strikes.
When I mentioned it before, Steve is like, and I said Thor Justice, and Steve's like, well, no, Thor Protection. And I'm like, but Thor's amazing in Protection. But then he's thinking about, well, Thor, when he originally came out, not good at Protection. But you can't discount the cards that we have now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
all right, so I've got to go Rocket Protection. That's easily his worst aspect.
Is it?
However, Energy Barrier and Hard Knocks are so good. They're so good.
And then with the Unflappable, you can just kind of be tough, and that's kind of his weak point, Mr. Squishy.
But I don't want Unflappable because then I'd have to defend, right?
They're not Unflappable. Perseverance, the
Oh,
flip.
because he's flipping all the time. Yeah.
Flip.
Yeah, so those are basically the 3 cards for him. I mean, leadership is weird. I've actually never done the Rocket Guardians of the Galaxy deck, which he would be perfect for it.
Yeah, because you're discarding.
Because you can discard the text to draw more cards and then play them. And then if you put Honorary Guardian on him when he flips down, he can trigger his own ability. It's just that's an example of, to me, as a 50 card deck that you whittle down to a 43 card or 44 card deck with Nebula, but it still has a little trouble setting up. But that's an interesting deck for that. And then you've got to play Miss Marvel Leadership.
Miss Marvel Leadership. Now there's probably some stuff I can try to figure out with her that could be.
I want to answer that question.
What?
So Chris said poor Brian always has to defend his deck build. LOL. So when it comes to Steve and I have known each other for quite a while now. And when I first started playing with him, I probably wasn't as good as I am now in terms of deck building. You know, I got a lot of ideas from Steve. So Steve has been very critical of my deck builds because, you know, he knows how I am. But now, you know, I just want to be like, Steve, yo, I got this, man. You got this, man. You got it. I like it where I Harvey Specter and then Mike Ross.
There you go.
Yeah.
Without the suits and without the girls and without all that. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, it's just, no, because I remember, and I've actually helped a few guys. Like some people have been like texting me, and like I remember helping a few people. I'll just have a one-on-one session with them. They were playing standard, and I'm like, well, here, let's see, how do you approach the game, and how do you do this? And I actually had some one-on-ones with a few guys, and then they're like, wow, after 1 or 2 games, they're like, wow, my game has completely changed. I couldn't beat standard this, and now all of a sudden, man, I'm like expert's a breeze. Like I figured it out, you know. And it's just that sometimes that little click that I don't understand why I keep losing. And then once you start seeing the patterns and see how other people play, you're like, oh, okay, I see what I'm doing. I see what little not mistakes, but this is what this game's about. It's all about decisions. You know, if I decide to go full face, then I might, you know, he might come back strong at me and I can't recover enough, and then I'll lose the game. So that's one of the things.
I think too, there's a couple things that I've just kind of learned, which again, we generally, I think all 3 of us like to build to what we're facing. So that can change, because I totally understand somebody that's like, I just want to build 1 deck for each hero and then be able to take them out and play because I'm playing twice a week. They're not playing 4 times a day like we might do. So I get that. But when we're facing certain villains, it's like, oh, these are the certain cards I need. Or when you're building a deck like an aggression, Relentless Assault, no doubt, is a great card, right? Like what it can do is phenomenal. You pay 2, you can go overkill through a minion, and you deal 5 damage for 2, and the XX damage goes. So that's a great card. But if you're doing like an Avengers aggression build, you don't need Relentless Assault. Nope. Like you don't need it unless you're playing a very minion heavy. Maybe you'd throw 1 in just to have that time. Whereas probably you want Into the Fray to deal with some threat removal, unless in that Avengers build, you're like, well, I'm going to have neutral War Machine. I'm going to have Sentry. You know, I'm going to have maybe Lockjaw, but I probably wouldn't even put Lockjaw in Avengers deck. Nope. And suddenly you're Avengers and you're using team building exercise and Avengers Tower, and you're getting those Avengers out every turn, and you've got 6, 7, 8 of them in your deck. If you can get that number of Avengers, like that's your focus. Build your deck to that focus. Don't worry about these other great cards. They are great, but suddenly you'll see your deck do what you're trying to get it to do, as opposed to drawing these cards that could be useful in certain situations. So that's where I've learned to, like, especially with the card pool expanding, it's like, well, no, Relentless Assault goes in a certain deck that's trying to defeat minions when I'm the hero, and maybe I'm doing something different, like I'm trying to put people out for guard, or I'm trying to build up Bug. Then I might want Relentless Assault because I only have Bug to deal damage, or Drax and he's going face on the boss, right?
Correct. Or Tigra or something like that. Or
right.
Like Tigra.
I think,
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think it all also comes with just experience and, you know, playing the game as much as we played. Because think about it this way. When I first started playing, I actually used to like log my decks
like every day,
that I used to play. No, not cry. Come on now. Maybe just a little bit, okay? But no, I used to actually like take note of my decks and like log them. I'm like, oh, this deck really works. Let me try this deck out again. But now with how much we play, I literally just build every deck on the fly. I don't log any deck, you know.
Yeah.
I just play it on the fly. So it all comes with knowledge and experience, I think. You know.
Yeah, I became allergic to Marvel CBD as well. I was like, it was just too much. I was like, okay, I'll do a deck. And then again, a lot of people on my videos are like, oh, do you have a deck list? Do you have a deck list? And I'm like, at first I started putting them up, and then
freeze frame.
What?
Freeze frame, yeah.
Just put it in the deck.
Yeah,
like, we try to. That's why we show the decks on the videos, right? Because just that process is an extra step. Like obviously I want you to go watch my video, so I want to put them there so you watch the video, but also like, well, now I got to do all this content of making a video and then go to Marvel CDB and make a deck and write up, because people do great write-ups on there, but that's what we're doing by talking through our deck.
Well,
so it just becomes we're trying to do the same thing twice, and that's a lot. It's just a lot to do.
It's funny that you just said that, because Chris says as a newer player, the back and forth deck discussion is very helpful. Well, then, it's kind of one of the reasons why we stick around and talk this stuff, talk about this stuff afterwards.
What would be actually fun for us to do would be to get people to submit decks that they'd like us to play or critique. Like we could each take a deck, and maybe that could be a stream even, and then we play those decks. But like, okay, give me your deck, we'll lay it out, and then
I like that.
And then we kind of look at people's decks and we say, well, I would tweak this, I would tweak that. Again, we're not 100% right. Like, there's no doubt, but we've played enough that we could kind of say, like, it looks like you're going for this strategy, so you could hone in here, and then, who would you like us to fight with that deck? That'd be kind of a fun stream to do.
Oh, dude, you should totally pose that question to be like, people submit some decks, and we could take a few of these on. That would give us more content to play. We'll take your decks and play them, and maybe show off like, oh, maybe if you tweak it this way, you'll have more luck. I like that idea.
So I started doing a little bit of that. I was calling them the help a friend challenge.
Yeah,
so people were like, I can't figure out how to defeat Ultron with Hawkeye. I can't figure out how to defeat this guy with Hawkeye or Hulk, and it was it was often the same characters coming back. I can't figure this out. I can't figure this out. And sometimes it's just like, oh, and then I see how, and then just sometimes just seeing it played out, and then you're like, oh, okay, I see how you're approaching it. And again, the thing is, it's a modular game. Luck has a lot to do with it. Getting Shadows of the Past turn 1, 80% of the time is going to be almost an auto fail, but there's
especially like a Venom or a Valkyrie, like there's some that are just, they're just not built to overcome it, and Venom's very good. It's just his is just so rough to overcome.
Do you know why I love Miss Marvel?
Because her thing is junk.
Yeah, because her whole kit is garbage. So my first time I played her, and I made a video, I played Ms. Marvel versus Expert Rhino and MODOK. Turn 1, MODOK with Doomsday Chair. Turn 2, Shadows of the Past. And then was able to play with the pre-con, beat MODOK, beat the side scheme, beat what's his face, and still win the game. And I was like, this is the best hero ever.
Yeah,
that's what.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you thought she was the best hero ever before that, but I think that just cemented it for you.
Oh man, it was the best. And I was cleaning up my videos, and I don't know what happened, and I lost that video.
Oh no!
And I was like,
what happened, Brandt?
I would say he lost the video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that's interesting with the tweak people's decks is people might want to give us decks that they are like, oh, this is working really well. And then if we tweak it, they might be like, I didn't want you to tweak it. So they have to know, give us a deck that you're trying to get to work and it's not working, right?
That's more of
the idea. Not, don't give us a deck you love and it works well, because we would tweak it and then you'd be like, no, it worked. Because it is weird. Like we have those disagreements. Like, no, I don't want that card. That's not gonna go right. What was the Flow Like Water? There was a deck you played earlier that you didn't have Flow Like Water in. You're like, I don't want Flow Like Water.
It was this deck.
Right. Which
it was
ended
this
up doing
deck.
a ton of damage here because you
but
got
the
it out
thing
early.
The thing is I said that in the first round against what's his name, Crossbones. I didn't want to flow like water, right? But then in this one I did. But obviously a few things did change up. You know, a few tweaks were made. We did it right here on the stream. We made a few tweaks. I took a few cards out. Especially I don't need endurance by this point because of the defensive upgrade, right? So that was, you know, an easy upgrade to come out.
Those card upgrades make a huge difference. Like that +1 to one of your stats and the extra health. It's huge. Really huge. And I think that's, if they would have just given, okay, you get +1, that's it. But now you do something really good and you'll get to draw a card. Which
it's fun though, right? It makes you feel really powerful. And then they do the things where like Red Skull gets more powerful. He gives you more encounter cards.
Yeah.
And he starts with threat, but you're like, oh, but I have these cool things and I've saved my tech. And the tech is so cool because when you're first playing the campaign, you might use them like, oh shoot, we didn't get by Absorbing Man. Let's use it this time. Or let's get by him faster to give him less tokens, you know?
Yeah.
I think I actually did that. If I go back to my Captain Marvel speed run, he has the highest health total and gives you those tokens. So I think when I played, oh no, you don't get the tokens on standard. But I think when I played, I would use the card draw on him so that I could get him down in 2 turns.
Yeah.
Because he has the highest health total. And then by the time I got to Red Skull and had the upgrades, I didn't need him as much.
But as soon as you get a guard in that gameplay, you're done. If you get one of the guards, you're like,
yeah. Well, she does better with it. She's just got more survivability card draw things to play through.
Yeah.
You know, she can do that. And then I remember playing the Followeds and removing the side schemes.
Yeah.
To then deal 4 damage to the guards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
I like the Followeds. Like I had I call it Vigilante Justice deck where I'm just like using those follows. I like the chance encounters and just like trying to find ways to deal damage and justice, which I think is pretty fun. Oh, I might need you as well for the next video, which is the what I call it, ultimate support strategy.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe if you have some time, maybe on Saturday or something like that, we could do a quick one, just quick video, like Black Panther and somebody else there, just whatever, and just showing people off, like because I think I want to showcase Black Panther as the support guy, and then seeing the other guy just still playing protection, but just like, oh wow, look at what you're doing, you know, because it's not a solo strategy. The ultimate support. Right. It's not really a solo strategy, so
I really did. I think Brian, I really enjoyed like playing War Machine 5 times.
Yeah,
like that was really neat, and you do that in your videos, but it was neat, and maybe even to build. So that could be another fun stream. Is just like we pick a hero we haven't played enough, and we play them twice in a stream. So we build twice, you know, or we have 2 decks ready to go, and we go through those and just fight 2 different villains, you know, of a different ilk.
I do that I do that for every hero.
Fun. Yeah, it's fun to just go back and play somebody you haven't played in a bit. Like, I don't know, even Black Panther. When you say Black Panther, I'm like, boy, it'd be fun to try to play Black Panther. I have no idea where he's at right now. It feels like Fusiliad. What is that card?
Fusiliad.
Yeah, that one.
That's how he says it.
Like it feels like that added to him, and I tried to play him a little bit there, but I don't know what they've added to him since, you know.
It's 2 for 5, so 2 for 5 is a great number,
right? And he just uses his weapons that he doesn't need to exhaust anyway, right?
Exactly. And Brian, it's not that I don't want to play with you; it's just Brent has access to the
recording.
The recording.
I was,
you know, I kind of, you know, kept quiet. Yeah, I know. It's because I can't record like my setting. No. I don't know how to record. But you know what I played?
Steve, I am not offended at all because on Saturday, I'm not offended because I'm busy on Saturday anyways, man. I got family coming over. We're going to play like a potentially 5-player game of Terraforming Mars for the first time. Oh, it's going to be awesome.
That's a 6-hour game.
No, it won't be.
It's actually shorter. It can be shorter with 5 players if people know how to play.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because all the things tick up faster.
Well, two players will be learning for the first time, but they're also
it's a 5-hour game.
They're very experienced board gamers.
Okay. You hit that timer and then you let us know how long it took.
Okay, I will.
I don't even mind if it takes 6 hours and you have fun. Like, that's great.
Exactly.
I don't think it's an
adding
issue.
Prelude to it,
Oh,
so
that's good.
it makes it faster because I have all the expansions for that game. So minus Turmoil because I don't really like that.
Are you
one.
ready for Arc Nova?
Ooh, I don't know.
It's coming and it's a storm.
I was looking at it a little bit. It looks pretty meaty, but I mean, I thought the same thing about Terraforming Mars when I first looked at it. I just need to.
Yeah, it's no meatier than Terraforming Mars.
You know, it's just a different. It's like Terraforming Mars with a different skin, kind of almost, right? It's just like
it's awesome. It's the best game I've played since Marvel Champions.
Really?
Yeah.
Arc Nova. What is it? What is it about?
Building a zoo.
Building a zoo.
Oh, that's it. Like the Noah's Ark, something like that, and then
I think the Ark just has to do with animals, and Nova is just new.
Yeah,
so it's just new animals. But what it is, you're building a zoo, so you're trying to get and it's all card play. So there's 212 unique cards in the game, and which is like Terraforming Mars, and you're trying to add animals and build structures for them to live in to increase your appeal, which is your ticket sales to get money. But at the same time, you're trying to do conservation projects to protect the animals. And you've got two tracks, one that's going around this way and one going this way. And when they cross, that's when you win.
Yeah. See, I'm not buying any new games right now because I am waiting on the Kickstarter that I backed. And that was like decently caught. The Witcher.
Oh, the Witcher Kickstarter.
The Witcher Kickstarter that I backed because I went all in on that. And it wasn't a small amount, and you know what? I'm like, okay,
Kickstarters. I was looking online. I was like looking at some of the Kickstarters, and I'm like, holy shnikes! You want to have all the stuff? It's like $600-700. I'm like,
well, that's Xenon, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
the Marvel Zombies. Are you talking about that one?
Yeah, I was like,
ridiculous.
Man, I thought Kickstarter would be like, okay, pay $50, and you know, I will give you the game, and thanks for helping us out develop the game.
I mean, they do that.
You can,
but that's a game that's at a $50 price point, not a game that comes with 400 miniatures.
That's right.
The idea behind Kickstarter is to help them make the game, fund the game they couldn't fund. It's not to give you a 50% off discount. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You're not investing, like you're just helping them make the game, and then they give you a copy early.
You're not really making like a bank and be like, I'm getting an amazing price point here, whatever. But the thing is you have different entry levels.
You pay shipping.
That's right. The thing is you also have different entry levels based off of what you want. You know, most of these things have like standard pledge, deluxe pledge, all in pledge, big box.
Sell my soul pledge. I know. Sell my soul pledge.
Yeah, sell your soul pledge. Those generally cost about $1,000.
It's a weird thing for me because I have no FOMO. Like, I didn't have those promos, the Hulk promo forever. I didn't know where it was, whatever. Like, I can't play with that. It just doesn't get to me. So that's a little bit what Kickstarter is trying to do is like, you can only get this here. And then I don't want to pay and wait. I totally appreciate that people do. Like, I totally get that you're buying The Witcher. I wouldn't tell you not to do it. But for me, I'm like, and then when The Witcher comes out, I'll buy it if everybody says it's good. And if people are like, it wasn't so good, I'll be like, I'm good.
The thing is I went all in on it. I'm a huge fan of The Witcher. You know, I have.
And again, I don't blame you there. That makes sense.
I got the video. I put a ton of hours into the video game. I need to get more of the books because I've been reading the books and stuff like that. And the game just looks really fun. I kind of want all the content. And I know that with the way stuff is, man, these games that come off Kickstarter sometimes can be just like price gouged, like ridiculous.
Yeah, there's some of them that become exclusive and you can't, like, they don't go to retail and they don't go, and that's what they're trying to do, right? Get you to buy but it's just weird to me when people, you know, to me, it's like Happy Puppy Goes for a Walk is $59.99 and comes with 2 bonus promos on Kickstarter. I'm like, I just buy it when it comes to retail and I don't have to think about it, you know, till it comes out.
That's actually,
but of course, that's me working at a store too. So it's just going to change my perspective.
That's true. But from the thing is it's already available at stores in my area for pre-order, but it's not coming with the stretch goals. So all the extras that they're adding in, it just doesn't come with. So you're just getting
couldn't get those unless you went through the Kickstarter.
That's right.
So that's what they're trying to do to get people to do it, you know.
But the thing is they've already stated on the Kickstarter that, you know, this stuff is not exclusive. This stuff will be coming to retail, but
it's just later.
The stores decided it also depends on the stores whether or not they want to choose that kind of pledge.
And then you get a stack this tall and you play the base game 3 times.
No, it's gonna be
and then you stop.
I'm getting a big box. This is gonna be one box.
Yeah.
Everything
no, and again,
in there.
your situation makes sense. This is the one game. So there's some people who are doing that every month, right? They're ending up with those Kickstarters every month, and that's just a lot to play through. I don't know.
Like Alex from Board Game Co.
Yeah, right. I mean, he has a business, so when he's done with them,
of course.
I got to meet him, and I know I do this all the time, but I got to meet him on the street in Philly, going into a Starbucks, and I was like, "Hey, Alex, my name's Brandt. I have a channel. I like watching your channel." He's like, "Great to meet you," and he gave me a hug.
He gave you a hug.
He just like gave me a big hug. He's like, "Hey, I love the chat. I'm gonna go get coffee." He was very friendly.
That's a Canadian thing too.
It was very friendly. He was with Quackalope.
Oh, there you go.
It's with Quackalope. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just funny. I was just like, it was cool, and I was fine with like fist bump or whatever, but it was like a full on hug.
Yeah, you like my channel? Bring it in.
That was exactly what he did. Yeah, you watch the channel, you get a hug.
Bring it in.
It was funny.
That's awesome.
I'll remember that for a while.
That's funny.
Cool. All right, so we got some upcoming streams. We'll have to figure out when to do them, what makes sense. So we'll do our favorite heroes and their worst aspects. I'm excited to play Rocket again. So, and I think it'd be fun if you guys were playing your favorite heroes. And I don't know. I think our worst aspects will still do fine. I feel bad for Steve. I feel like it's hard to play Miss Marvel with the events, but I guess you still have the ones in her kit.
Yeah. So I'll look at what I want to do. I think Kennedy Hawk posted a deck about garbage allies or something like that.
Right.
Where you're just dumping them, dumpster.
I'm excited personally to play Thor. It has been a really long time since I've actually played him, and I'll be interested to see what he can do in Justice. Be like a Justice Thor. I've never actually really played him Justice, to be honest.
In a multiplayer, this is the thing.
And this is a multiplayer game on top of it.
It's a different game. It's a different game in multiplayer. So
yeah,
we could easily get our butts kicked because we're.
And honestly, it's a different game when you have Rocket and Miss Marvel who can thwart for you. Like you can just put some allies in that will help thwart, but Rocket is a pretty good thwarter without needing to worry about. Like that's what he wants to do.
That's right. Yeah, base thwart. But the thing is base thwart for Steve and I are not so hot on those two characters.
What?
Basic thwart on those two characters, like Steve's character and my character, are not so hot. Yours is good.
Yeah, but I mean, Steve will be able to put allies in like Maria Hill.
Yeah,
and he'll have his I can't remember her cards right now because I'm tired. But whatever the 3 removal is, right?
Yeah, sneak by
that you can recur, so you can play 6 like in a pinch if you need to.
Yeah, 5. It's 5 and then 8. Yeah, 8 for 4.
Right. Don't worry, I'll thwart a lot more than you think I can.
Oh, yeah.
So what do we play? How do we decide what villain to play? What goes with that?
I think a mutagen formula is good.
I was gonna say. Mutagen formula, of course, with no aggression.
With no aggression.
Do we play the worst villain with the best modular set? That's weird.
Absorbing Man Expert 2. I'm telling you, Absorbing Man Expert 2 was...
With Wrecking Crew.
With Wrecking Crew. There you go.
Is that what we did? Oh my gosh.
No. I don't think that's what we did.
I've played it in solo.
Should we do something fun that people would want to see, like Rhino Infinity Gauntlet or something?
That's challenging, man. It's not.
I saw someone doing a what if where they gave Ultron the Infinity Gauntlet.
But I'm just saying something that people would want to, right? Like they want to tune in for some of that.
Oh, you know what? It's something that Caleb said or Michael said. Let's give Rhino the Infinity Gauntlet and the Goblin Glider there.
Goblin gimmicks. Put Rhino on a Goblin glider. Yeah.
Right.
Rhino on a glider with the Infinity Glove. Boom.
So we'll do that with our favorite heroes and their worst aspects, right?
Cool.
Is that no minions, though? Is that a minionless deck?
No, it has Sandman and it has Electro.
Yeah.
Where's Electro? Is Electro in his kit?
Electro's in his kit. He's 3 attack. When he comes out, he deals 1 damage to every hero.
There you go.
And
For
then
3
are there
health,
2
sorry.
Hydra patrols or
Yeah,
Hydra
two Hydra bombers or something like
Hydra
that.
bombers?
If
All right, so we got 4
you're
in there.
only if you're playing the those extra ones are only if you're playing the bomb scare.
No, Rhino has 2.
I think there's 2 in
Oh,
his
the-
and
the-
2 in bomb scare.
Yeah, the guard ones, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Oh, right. He's got the mercenaries in his
the
team.
mercenaries. Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
not the
Mercenaries.
tough ones.
okay,
The
cool.
mercenaries.
So, because that's going to be funny with Thor and Rocket, and then having 4 minions. But that's what we show to people. They still work.
Oh yeah. It's just it's a little weird.
Well, honestly, Thor pulls them out and Rocket kills them. I mean, it sounds funny, but
yeah.
You're not wrong.
because there's no benefit to you killing them other than your chain lightning can do a whole bunch of damage. But for Rocket, there's a benefit for killing them,
I
but
think
not pulling them out. That's
think in
actually
that
pretty
game,
interesting.
chain
Actually,
lightning's
an
not gonna be
interesting
the
team
greatest.
where you want to pull them and draw the cards, and I want to kill them and draw the cards.
Yes, that actually will be interesting.
And you guys can play off of that. I know, Brian, you're already thinking about making your deck like in the next 5 minutes. So
Nice. All right, I think we'll end the
I have
stream
cards
here.
right
I don't
here.
know if people.
I know
there's
you
people
are.
still with us, but I haven't seen comments in a while, so now it's just personal chat maybe.
Probably.
But that's what we're gonna do. And then there was a challenge. I'm gonna figure out how to get that episode edited. I don't know when I'm gonna get it edited quickly. But I did put a new episode of the podcast up today. I talked with Mason, who's a local player here. He is an eclectic game player. He's so fun to talk to. He just has great ideas. So honestly, he's just interesting to listen to, I think.
did you
So
bring him
people
on
can
your
check
podcast?
that out. What?
You should bring him on your podcast.
I did.
He
That's
did.
what I'm
That's what
advertising.
he's saying.
Oh shoot!
I'm
Oh, okay.
advertising
That
the
was his-
podcast. So I put a new episode up today. I tried to kind of like put it there. I didn't want Marvel people to think that was the episode. I was a little bit backlogged. I got that one edited and I just had to upload it. So that one's up. But I think by the end of the week, so Friday is when I'm hoping to have the episode with Caleb and Boggs on, and Steve was on as well, where we'll go through all that. And I think there's a lot good there. And I'm going to put it on the YouTube channel as well because I got the okay to do that. So
Yeah,
people
that'll
can watch
be
it
fun.
here on Step Into the Portal or listen to the audio on the Portal Game Podcast. Would love subscribes and things like that on both of them. So check those out.
Send me the link to your podcast because I don't have it.
All right.
It's just, dude, if you just
Portal
go to
Gaming
his
Podcast.
videos, if you go to videos, he has a playlist where it's all the podcasts.
Oh, yeah, but that doesn't.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I put a lot of the podcasts on there. But yeah, no, it's if you just search Portal Gaming Podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, Spotify,
Oh, there you go.
anything like that, you'll find it.
Yeah,
It's-
thanks, Chris.
There
By the
are
way,
other options that come up.
Okay,
So,
I'll look
it
it
works
up
out
and
nicely.
I'll definitely join up.
And then I'm also excited. My friend Brienne came over today and we played Wingspan, and we are going to start streaming other games together here in the space. So
Wingspan.
Right.
I love Wingspan.
Stream
Wingspan
some
is
games
awesome.
like that, or honestly, she's just going to help me to get through some of the games that I'm getting for review that are tough for me to get to. So I want to get them on camera for people to see them. So we're going to try to do like an every other week, maybe stream 2 games. So I think it's going to be called BBT, which is Brienne and Brandt Tabletop. So that should be fun.
Brandt, if you ever want to, potentially stream a different game, if we could do it, I mean, we've done Spirit Island before. It's a little bit harder, but it's still doable.
Yeah.
We could figure it out. I also do have Wingspan, FYI.
I would love, but unfortunately, you guys would have to get a copy. But it would be fun for the 3 of us to do Jaws of the Lion. I think
I have Jaws of the Lion.
I think you would adore that game.
I have Gloomhaven on tabletop.
Gotcha. Wait, what do you like, the big box, or you mean
Just the digital version.
Oh,
My
yeah, the
buddy got
digital
it for
one.
me for Christmas.
Yeah.
He's like, come and play with us. I'm like, no. I'm like, it's too long. I'll buy
I
it
have
for
it
you.
right here, Brandt.
Okay.
Have you played it?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jaws of the Lion. Oh no, I haven't touched Jaws of the Lion.
I got to like scenario 9 when I was dealing with this guy that was just like so confusing to me. I was like, oh, and I took a break and I haven't gone back to it yet, but I want to get back
a
to
little
it.
bit of that. My wife and I are trying to finish the box, and we just got to apparently this one quest in the big box that is notoriously impossible with 2 players.
Which
So
one
we're
is
trying
it?
to figure out how to get through it.
Which one
I
is it?
would
It's the slate
gladly
pens.
play.
And it's an escort quest. So the NPC just runs straight ahead and gets attacked by everything.
Oh, the slave. Oh, I'm actually there in my campaign.
Gotcha. And it's brutal. It just feels like you have to go around the rules, or a lot of people say, oh, get rid of the heroes you're playing and play these heroes for that one mission. And I'm like,
no, yeah.
That's just, I mean, it's easy in Champions, but it's weird in that game. So I'm like, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So we said we play one more time, and then we think we're just gonna slow the NPC down. They're just gonna go slower.
Well, don't they just move 2 squares on 99?
3. So maybe on the tabletop, maybe on your version on the computer, they changed it so it only moves 2.
It could be 3. Like I said, I know there's, and there's the archers. It's like I forget the name.
Brutal. It's so hard.
Let me know, Brent.
I've actually tried that one. Yeah, and I got myself knocked out because I'm also on level 4. So like this is my first team. I'm going in a team of 3.
That seems like you played relatively far though. Then
I seriously I used to suck.
You must have played 10, 12 games of it.
Oh yeah. No, I've probably
on your own or with the other people.
I played a couple with the other people, and I played mostly on my own because when I'm traveling at the airport, I'm just plugging the thing in, and I'm like,
gotcha.
I'm like, I'm stuck in the airport for like half a day. I'm like, okay, let's just play that.
Right. Oh, I'm glad. I love that game so much.
So Brandt, Jaws of the Lion, I have it. We could play it. We could play it if you want.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
I mean, technically, I believe the way it goes is you can actually slot any character into Gloomhaven, even from Jaws of the Lion, or vice versa. So, they're interchangeable. So, if you ever wanted another person for a campaign that you're able to do it over there, I would gladly jump in with one of my 4 heroes.
Cool. All right, we're going to end this one. Thanks everybody for watching. Until next time, I'm the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Steve.
And we hope you step into the portal. Bye.
See ya.
All right.